Welcome back to Let Us Learn to Lead video series on free open source software designed by M Srinivasan, Training Associate Mathematics, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, Zonal Institute of Education and Training, Mumbai. Self-learning contents in video form on GeoGebra, dynamic mathematics software is presented at this video series. To view the contents, join the Google Classroom by using the class code 73AUMBO. In this video, you will learn designing worksheet to construct a rectangle and verify its properties. For preparing this video lecture, I used Windows 10 operating system, GeoGebra 5.0, a free open source software, and free open source screen recorder software. Let us start. Let me show you what type of worksheet I am going to prepare. Properties of a rectangle. We will just tell that the opposite sides are parallel, equal to each other, and one angle is 90 degrees, like that. Then we will construct a rectangle. Then ask them to come and explore the properties. Property number 1, the opposite sides are equal in length. Let them pull and push whether it is holds good everywhere. Then each interior angle is 90 degrees. We will show them the angles. Then each interior angle is 90 degrees. Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D, 90 degrees. Then the diagonals are of the same length. Draw the diagonals and check out whether the diagonals are always of the same length. AC is equal to BD, always equal. Then the another property, the diagonals bisect each other. The same thing, that DE is equal to EB, and similarly AE is equal to EC. How to prove? Ask them to come and pull and push so that they can understand that the diagonal bisect each other. Now they can find the perimeter also. Then ask them to find the area. Area is length into breadth. So they can find the area, they can pull and push, and then check out all the properties in a single stroke. Well, let us try to design this dynamic worksheet from scratch. I have taken GeoGebra Classic 5 worksheet. I have selected geometry. In the option, I have had rounding off to 0 decimal place. And in labeling, I have taken new points only. Now, in the beginning, I have taken navigation bar. In the ABT text, you type properties of rectangles. Okay, you can ask them to define a rectangle. The child will tell a rectangle has two pairs of equal and parallel sides, and each interior angle 90 degrees. Okay, now I think the definition they will give. Let us try to construct a rectangle so that the remaining properties can be checked one after the other. For that, let me go for a segment. Let me draw a line segment AB. Let me make it a little bit perfect. Well, let me draw a perpendicular line. Okay. For this AB through A, and again for this AB through B. I have drawn a perpendicular line which is making 90 degrees. Let me take a point on this B, the perpendicular. There are two ways of doing it. Already we have discussed it. You can take a point and then come over here and then put it. But the better option is go to point on the object, come and put it, so that it will not go away from that line. Now let us try to draw a parallel line now from C through this AB. Let us draw now AB through this C. Now let us find the point of intersection of these two lines now. These two lines, point of intersection. You got D now. Okay, well, let us make perfect. C is at the bottom. D also will put it down. A I will put it down. B I will put it over here. Let me take this polygon. Let me complete this polygon AB, C, D, and then come back to A. There are so many ways of drawing a rectangle. I have just taken a very simple way of making use of perpendicular line and parallel lines idea. I don't want the lines which have helped me in constructing this rectangle. show the object. You know how to do it from here also. I think when you go to this graphing, when you go and make use of this graphing, all this will be listed out over here. You see, they are listed out over here. When I click it, automatically it goes. You see, they are listed out over here. They are the equation of a straight line. Okay, well, now I will come back to geometry. Now this is a rectangle which I have made now. Okay, what is the first property we have to tell to the children? That opposite sides are of equal length. Okay, now what is the meaning of it? Let us try to get the length of them. Very easy. Carefully select this segment. Check out whether the segment is selected. Yes, segment is selected. Go to the object property. In that you go for name and value. Again, carefully select the second segment. Check whether polygon is selected. Therefore, come out. If the polygon is selected, please come out, escape. Then go for selecting it. Object property, segment is selected, well, good. Then name and value. Then again carefully select this segment. Segment is selected. Show label, name and value. Again carefully select the segment. Yes, segment is selected. Show label, name and value. You got all of them now. I think you are seeing over here that the opposite sides are equal. Okay, well, how to express it in a text? It is very simple. You have to write AB is equal to CD is equal to, from the object either you take C or F, both are owned the same. Both are owned the same. Similarly, what is the next pair? It is very simple. BC is equal to AD is equal to, from the figure itself I am getting the variable as a D or B. Let me select whichever is convenient to me. B is convenient. Okay, now I have put it over here. Okay, next, what is the next idea? All the interior angles are 90 degrees. This is another speciality. Therefore 90 degrees, therefore 90 degrees. Let us take this angle and then try to click it over here. Yes, you got 90. Let us check whether it is intact. When I push and pull, it is intact. Let me put these angles inside so that it is visible to the children. I am putting it inside. I am putting it inside. What is the meaning of this? It's very simple. Angle A is equal to angle B equal to angle C equal to angle D equal to 90 degrees. The children can pull, push, they can have any different rectangles. In all the rectangles it is 90 degrees. Okay, let us go to the next property. The diagonals are of equal length. Equal length. Okay, let us see what is the meaning of it. You ask the children. Okay, go for the segment number 1 AC, segment number 2 BD. Okay, now let me try to get their length. Carefully select this. Let me right click and check whether yes, AC is selected. Go to the object property and then show label, name and value. It is 12. Again carefully select this BD. As BD is selected, show label and go to name and value. Okay, it is also 12. Now you can put it over here, you can put it over here, and then okay, well, good. Okay, now what you can declare in the AB now? Therefore AC is equal to BD is equal to, what is the variable over there? Either you can use K or J. Let me use K, no issue. Okay, it is 12. Okay, AC is equal to BD is equal to 12. A child can come and he can drag it and then check whether it is always equal. Well, now what is the next condition of this diagonals? The diagonals bisect each other. This is one of the properties in we have seen it in parallelogram also. We have proved it there also. You adjust it so that all the information will come on a single sheet, but all the information will not come at a stretch. Making use of this navigation bar, you can tell them one after the other. Okay, now for that, once again, go to this segment. Go to this segment. Carefully draw segment Okay, 1 minute. Okay, let us try to get the meeting point of these two. Okay, go to this point of intersection. Touch this diagonal number 1 and diagonal number 2. They are touching at E. Okay, well, good. Okay, I will take this E. Okay, now I will go for a segment. The first segment I want to show D. The second segment as B. Okay, well, now you want to know their names. Remember, when you select it, when BD will be selected, carefully you have to select it. For that, I have given you one more idea. Go to this graphing. Please go down because this is a new one which you have got. You see here you got 6, 6, L and M are 6. Therefore, the first one is L, the second one is M. For here also, you right click it, go to the object property. In that show label, you can show only the value. It is well and good. And you can give it a color to it, or you can make it a little bit thicker and you can come out. Then again for this M also, there is the second part of one. Either you can right click it, go to the object property, go to the color, give it as some color, and then style you little bit thickness you give, and then in that basic you give the value of it. Okay, now you are seeing over here that it is showing 6 and 6. Okay, now let us go back to geometry now. Okay, well, now when I pull and push it, it is always showing 8 and 8, 7 and 7, 6 and 6, and so on. Therefore, here what you have to declare over here, here you can declare that what the only one I am writing it as here, BE is equal to DE is equal to, I think you got the value of it as L. Okay, it is 6. Okay, I got it now. Similarly, the second one also you can do. I am just leaving it to you. Okay, now let us go for asking the children that how to find the area. Area is actually AB multiplied by length into breadth. Therefore, multiplication symbol is over here, multiplied by BC. You can ask the children to find out what is this area is equal to AB into BC. Okay, now the child will try to find out that area is equal to in this particular problem, it is F into B or F into D or C into D, whatever may be, you know that the values are equal. Therefore, from the object, let me take small f, and then I will put this into sign, and I will put from the object, let me take B because it is a variable. Okay, I'm just putting this. Okay, now area is equal to turn into 8. Okay, now the child has to calculate. Now this GeoGebra gives you the area directly. Click the area, collect the area, and then click it. Okay, automatically you got it. Remember, it is as I told you earlier, this area which you are getting it, it's an approximated one because you are taking this rounding off to 1 decimal place. For example, if you have the option of rounding off to 2 decimal places, automatically it will change accordingly. Now, if you want to make that particular problem with a integer values, I have already given you the idea. Go to this and then try to have it, fix it. Okay, 11, 11, 11. Then you can pull it and then push it and then put it in a particular spot. You see 11 into 8, 88, you are getting directly. Where you can come back to the geometry, it is exact now. Even though you have divided, made it into 1 decimal place, it is automatically coming as exactly 11 into 8 as 88 centimeters square. Okay, well, therefore, with this particular worksheet, the child can check the properties of rectangle. The angles, the sides is having 2 equal side, opposite sides are equal, and the interior angles are 90 degrees. The diagonals are of equal length, and the diagonals bisect each other, and the area is length into breadth, and they can find the perimeter also. Thank you. Let us learn to lead.